Hi, welcome back to DSR. I'm Zoe and this is our Back to Basics series. This is episode 3 and it is the first parade of your motorcycle and it's kind of the dummies version. You're here because you're either new to motorcycles or you're getting back into the swing of it. So I'm only going to touch on 4 very basic things that you can do to make sure that you're safe on your motorcycle and you're maintaining its roadworthiness. Number 1 then, fuel. I find checking you've got some is particularly helpful. So most motorcycles, apart from very niche ones, do take petrol. So you're looking for the green pump. Make sure it's full up. It's really not that difficult. If you're unsure of how to open your fuel cap, on most bikes, it's key entry. There are some that are keyless. We've actually got a video on Matt's KTM GT on his keyless entry. But otherwise, you're just going to use the same key that you use for your ignition into the fuel cap. The second thing I advise you checking is your tyre pressure. If you're unsure at what tyre pressure your tyre should be, you'll usually find a label, like a sticky label on your swing arm. This one, for instance, says that it should be 33 psi at the front and 36 at the back. Take yourself to a petrol station, usually have tyre pressure there. Same with your car. You'll find that the handling is slow and sluggish. You know, it's definitely poorer if you haven't got the right tyre pressure. Some fancier bikes do have tyre pressure monitors, so if you've got one of them, you'll be able to check it on your dash. The third thing I'd recommend you checking is your oil. So you'll find that you've got a little oil screen down here. What you want to do is make sure your bike is upright. Check the little screen. You'll see a minimum and maximum value for your oil. It should obviously sit somewhere between there. If it doesn't, really simple. You've got a little opening valve here. Fill it up. If you're unsure which oil to use, always check the owner's manual. It's kind of a go-to phrase. Check the owner's manual. The last thing I recommend you checking is the tension of the chain. You don't want it too loose, but equally you don't want it too tight. Best way to check this is just with your fingers, basically, with your foot. Push up against the chain. Really, you want to see about 20 mil. If you do need to change the tension of your chain, you might need to rope in some extra help because there might be some tools that you might be missing. And that's it, really simple. 4 things you can just do to make your life a little bit easier and make sure you're not running into any problems that could be easily solved. Tune in next time for episode 4, which will be Matt, and he'll be showing you how to manhandle your bike. In the meantime, if you did find this helpful, it'd be really helpful for us if you could like and subscribe to the channel. And otherwise, ride safe. And one more thing. If you are riding safe because you've watched our Back to Basics series, perhaps you'd consider joining us on Patreon for some exclusive content, but also buying us a coffee. The links will be in the description below. Helps us have a money moment and helps us keep on producing content like this. Well, I did point this out, but it's okay, it's okay. I hate being on camera. There should be about 20... Is it 20 centimetres or 20 mil?